Here we are with a new episode of Pints and Pages. I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And today, despite my hungoverness from yesterday's bruise on the Buckeye, we are going to discuss. I'm gonna attempt to participate as much as I possibly can.
Yeah.
We're gonna discuss
I wish I would have.
conventions and news that happened this week, because there was a lot of news coming out of the San Diego Comic-Con for sure. Fanatics Fest had a lot of stuff going on, but that was more of my
The hell is
WWE world.
Fanatics Fest.
Fanatics Fest is so Fanatics, the website fanatics.com.
Yeah. The big heads and
They
shit.
own,
Fat heads.
I don't know if they own Tops or Tops owns them, but they hold a festival every year and bring in athletes.
Fanatics owns Tops.
Okay, and they bring in athletes like basketball, baseball, football, hockey. WWE has been a big part of their fandom for the last couple of years. So basically, it's a convention. It's a sports convention.
Here is my assumption from completely uneducated. I shouldn't even have an opinion kind of area. I bet they leaned into the WWE people strictly because it's a promotional event. And athletes are notably stiff 2x4 fucking boring ass motherfuckers for promos. Unless you're like old and retired and Shaq or Charles Barkley.
Right.
Most athletes suck, or fucking Marshawn, like all these guys who just keep doing it for fun and goofiness, but they're all stiff dudes. It's and like you get wrestlers and it's like, I got to do my normal day job.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they brought in like of course, Danhausen was the big one.
Yeah,
Danhausen, John Cena, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes all showed up and did like meet and greets and panels, and
Danhausen crashed several panels.
I have
crashed several.
I have started to see some of the fatigue from like fans start spilling out about Danhausen, and I'm like, oh, this is where he gets stronger.
Correct.
Because as soon as the hate comes, then he's everywhere.
Correct.
And then it's like, it's this weird thing where everybody hates him, but he sells everything. And nobody's like, there's a closet full of merch nobody wants to admit to.
It's the John Cena effect.
Yeah.
Like, came out, he was hot. Everybody loved John Cena, Super Cena, and then it became fatigue and overdone. And then everybody's like, "Oh my god, I hate John Cena. I can't stand it. He's everywhere. I don't care for this. I don't like it." Yet everybody he was still the top selling person, like in the whole entire company. So,
which makes sense why Danhausen and him are best friends.
Correct. Cena-hausen.
Which
is why I can never leave the Danhausen train.
Yeah,
because I learned my mistakes with Cena already. Because I used to hate him too. I've been on it. I know how the fan train goes when you hate wrestlers. Sometimes you hate wrestlers translates to, I actually fucking loved it, and it was an integral part of my wrestling, history as a fan.
Right.
And that's why you hate them.
So that was Fanatics Fest. They went from that right into San Diego Comic-Con. So, I don't even know where you guys want to start. I mean, I could talk for days.
We started it,
dude.
Already.
How about what about Gray Deadpool?
Yes,
it was Gene Pool. Ryan Reynolds crashed one of the panels with all the fucking Doomsday actors, and then he asked a question at the microphone, like when they're supposed to answer audience questions.
He asked them. I'll have to look up the second question, but he specifically asked Chris Hemsworth why Thor's crying.
Yeah, and then Paul Rudd's the one that answered. and he's like, because he's a Wrexham fan or something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I did not see the Doomsday panel. I tried to watch the Lanterns panel. it was kind of dry because I made the mistake of watching the Spaceballs panel before I watched the Lanterns panel.
Well, and like
this, and the Spaceballs panel was fucking amazing.
Can we talk about the timeline?
The
fucking Spaceballs timeline. That was incredible, and I'm glad they had the opportunity to make that joke in such a way, on such a scale, before anybody else on the planet ever could. I am so happy Mel Brooks was able to finally make a timeline joke, because it is something that has just been fucking clouding our fandom. In every that's the new format, to show people what's coming. What's right? It's like fucking Marvel just kind of made us all follow a format for timelines.
Yes.
My favorite is phase 3. It's Heroes something Rogue Dumb.
Yeah, yeah,
dude, and it got crazy because it straps us down. Phase 9. Good luck.
I love phase 7 is all
the musical.
Spaceballs, the musical.
Well, and the very last one was Spaceball for Kids, wasn't it?
On the last page.
Or no, it's not the last page. It's up there.
Yeah, it's right there at the bottom of phase 3. Now, and then at the end, they give you is this the last picture that you have?
Yeah.
Okay, because the very last slide on the panel was the watching order.
Okay, give me one second.
Like, because it's like you're supposed to start with phase 6 or something like that. Like the phase order to watch the movies. Start. It was like 6, 8, 3, 2. Like it was like all jumbled up. And I was like, that is perfect. Just perfect.
I have my MCU checklist ready to go for Doomsday.
Do you? Are you going to start watching them?
I think I'm going to try it all the way from the beginning. In the stupid order that you're basically referencing.
Are you going to do the TV shows or just the movies?
TV shows too. I can binge a TV show fast as fuck.
Okay.
And I'm I don't know if I need to just like kick Alex out of this ride and be like, you just hop in and watch wherever the fuck I'm at when I am, because I'll cover some work, you know, at work, you know.
Yeah.
All I got to do is hear it.
Right. The 6 seasons, I wouldn't be able to get past the 5 or 6 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I wouldn't be like...
Oh, okay, see, I guess I have to correct myself. There are things that would be stricken from the record, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. would be one of them. Inhumans, and also Peggy Carter. Oh, okay. Agent Carter. I would cut that from the watch list. There are some shows I would like... any of Daredevil before this Born Again.
Oh, okay. All the Netflix stuff.
Punisher would not be included, although I still may watch it just because it'll, you know, I might just watch that one anyway. But yeah, no, I will be strictly to MCU timeline, because I really need to get to all the Wanda shit again. Like, that's one of my favorite chunks of it. And like the Wanda Agatha thing, I think we are missing some key details in like how just overreaching this Dr. Doom motherfucker was through like this. I think this was more planted than we know. And I think the whole Jonathan Majors thing basically just took a chunk of what movies were going to happen and threw them out, because remember, Disney said they wanted to reel it back and make less because people were bitching. And I think they were just like, okay, well, if we take out all the Kang shit, then we just jump right into where we were going to end anyway.
Right.
And then all this extra context won't really matter any fucking way, because they've already planned this link since fucking probably Iron Man 3.
I think...
I was going to say, did you also hear at San Diego, you talking about them having all this planned out? They have their roadmap mapped out till 2042.
That's what I'm saying. And
they openly made that announcement. They have the next 16 years of movies.
I think they knew Robert Downey Jr. was going to be Doom, since at least one of the sequel Iron Man movies, if not before Avengers anything.
I wonder how much Loki, like rewatching the Loki series, will translate into this. Like, I know that Jonathan Majors was a major part of that.
He's present, and it's going to be that Loki. But like, not to just complete fucking change the subject on you. My thing is Age of Ultron.
Ow! God damn.
Thank you, kitty.
Jesus.
Why are you doing? She's trying to eat you.
Yeah, she fucking came fucking claws out.
Bubba.
But no,
fucking starfish.
The most overlooked piece of MCU is Avengers Age of Ultron,
yes.
Right? Okay, they blow up Sokovia. What borders Sokovia?
It's Doom's.
It's
Latveria.
Yeah,
right?
I wanted to say Latvenia.
Okay, Latveria has never been mentioned. Do you think this is a timeline where Sokovia took over Latveria?
Oh,
Do you think that there's a potential the Age of Ultron was just Doctor Doom destroying fucking Sokovia from an old rivaled fucking battle, and he used it as some other like he twisted everything politically enough that he could do it as Iron Man before he had to out himself as Doom? Like, we're talking like Doom since beginning. It's only Doom.
My only rock I want to throw at that is they have made it, and now granted, they go back on their word all the time, that Marvel is specifically, and Feige has said, he is not an Iron Man, a Tony Stark variant.
Right.
While played by Robert Downey Jr., he has nothing to do with Tony Stark.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. He has nothing to do with him, which means he replaced him from day one, and he's never been Tony Stark.
I see what you're saying.
He has it's like a double meaning. Fucking, I'm gonna ossificate, exactly what I mean by using literal fucking terminology. Like, he has nothing to do with Tony Stark, except he killed him fucking this long ago. He's not a variant. But he did kill him and take his fucking place as somewhere in the fucking timeline.
Yeah, somewhere in the timeline.
I don't know, maybe about the time Winter Soldier fucking killed his mother, and
yeah, they do have,
because Baron Zemo headed that up, and if Baron Zemo's money's far enough back, that means it intertwined with fucking Latveria's money way back. Maybe it's like secret ally shit, because they always work together. Like, Zemo don't shit on fucking Doom too often.
Yeah, well, and they I was watching somebody after the trailer for Doomsday came out. Like, I was watching somebody, it wasn't New Rockstars, it was somebody else, Screen Rant maybe, and he had a couple of interesting takes about Doom and the Fantastic Four movie and what we're getting, and he doesn't think we're ever going to see Doom's face.
A lot of people online are already bitching about that because of the trailer.
Yeah, they're like, he's like, I don't think we're going to see. I think
he's a dude playing a dude.
I think, yeah, they were like, he said, I think we're going to get Doom.
And it could have been an AI photo I saw, but I thought I saw a screen grab, and it wasn't his head-on face, but with the hood up, a side profile, and you could see the side, all the scars and shit.
But technically, Doom didn't show his face until recently in the comics, like the newest Secret War, this is based off.
That was part of the enigma, and it was always like the legend told that he actually looks like a pretty normal fucking dude, but if you asked him personally, he's a mangled fucking awful mess underneath.
All right,
and it was always like, oh, he had like a couple marks that didn't exactly heal like a normal human.
Yeah,
that was my worry when I saw that side profile with all the scarring or damage it looks like on his face. I was like, ooh, that's not Doom.
There's probably a universe where everybody got opposite powers, and Doom got the Thing's powers, and when he got back, he just offed himself. I'm ugly. Jackhammer.
He also said that he thought that it wasn't Doom at the end of Fantastic Four in the post-credit scene. It was the Latvarian
the witch.
Yeah. It was
which they've been showing and changing the outfit of the Latvarian witch at Comic-Con every day.
According to colors, and like it's been so fun to watch people scramble in the comics. How many's actually officially been released? Because AI photos are becoming an issue where they have photoshopped colors that have not actually been released yet.
Right.
Based on people's speculation.
Right.
Because last I checked, it was only 3. And it made perfect sense. And then they're like, well, if they release this one, and this one, and then it's going to be these people, yada, yada. And everybody keeps trying to lump motherfucking Sylvie in on this. As the green one, and I think you're fucking stupid. Like, personally.
I'm with you.
She's not a witch. She's a god.
Yeah.
That's not the person you put. You don't even speculate. It just doesn't make sense. And if the movie goes that direction, oh my God, you guys are fucking stupid. But, like, it's right there in front of you. Lady Death, man. Aubrey Plaza. It's got to be the fucking green one if you're going to go on witchiness.
They went with the 3 colors from the comic books from Latvia, which are from Latvia lore or folklore here in real life. The 3 colors were green. One of the outfits were orange/brown. It was a mixture of both.
Yeah.
And then the other one's purple.
Yeah.
Those are our 3 official colors, which from what I'm seeing are the same as the comics.
Well, and they think like the one theory I agree with the most is the Heralds of Doom, which is like some offshoot fucking thing. But normally there's only one Herald of Doom, and it was a dude, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He looks fucking crazy. But the best speculation so far is Clea from fucking Doctor Strange that we are yet to see is probably the purple one, or they've been saying that Agatha's the purple one. And then they're like Sorcerer Supreme is the orange and yellow one. Or they're like, well, if we get all the fucking colors, then you'll have all the witches. And it may be all the witches from Agatha. And we're getting some Agatha all along tie-in that Doom and her are like intertwined. And it's like, did she do this to take down fucking Wanda without knowing she was doing that? And now fucking Doom can actually fuck around, because even though he is as powerful as he has never been more powerful than the most powerful Wanda.
Correct.
And
Wanda's always been his issue.
He cannot touch Wanda. And specifically the Earth 616 Wanda was the biggest, meanest fucking Wanda of all. So she's presumably gone. He's got these Latvarian witches, which could have been the witches from Agatha mind controlled, because I've seen where they've overlaid the entire fucking coven of witches that went down, the road, even though the road was just Wanda's fucking hex.
Yeah.
Or not Wanda's hex, Agatha's hex. But that was the thing. And then Lady Death shows up, but everybody's like, well, that part was real. And like, I think she was just trying to fuck up what Agatha was doing, and that it was more of intention. Like, there's still just a layer of she wasn't that fucking stupid or fool. And I'm like, I don't know. Now I got to go rewatch all of it.
Yeah.
I could not find a Herald of Doom. The only Herald of Doom in the comics that I can find is there's a Fantastic Four run called the Herald of Doom, where Galactus comes back and Doom and Fantastic Four have to team up against him.
So now, before we started the podcast, and you guys didn't tell me what it was, but the Ghost Rider announcement. So is Ghost Rider in Doomsday?
Yeah. I don't know.
This was 2028. We're getting a Ghost Rider movie.
It's for a movie.
Oh, okay.
But
played by the one and only Ryan Gosling.
Oh, fuck.
See,
hey, he was supposed to be White Black Panther, so I'm happy with Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Okay, why? What upsets you about that casting? Because I'm curious.
He's thinking, guys, for anyone listening.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I mean, my gut reaction is, oh, fuck. And I think my only reasoning for that gut reaction is I was kind of hoping it'd be somebody that wasn't established.
Well, I guess that's kind of fair. Like,
now, as far as like, I'm sure he'll be fine, but it'd be nice if, like, I don't know, you pulled somebody from a TV show that wasn't established that we could watch grow, and not somebody that's like been in fucking big shit, and it's just like, oh, we're just piling on fucking, we're just
names.
We're just piling on names.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I said it before the podcast. I don't know shit about Ghost Rider very much, but from what I'm seeing from the Comic-Con, from Marvel's actual website, the way they reported it, this all came about because Ryan Gosling and Sean Levi, or Levy, however you want to say it, are doing Star Wars Starfighters, and we're already at Disney. And started a conversation with Kevin Feige, and Gosling's always apparently wanted to play Ghost Rider. And Feige's like, well, people have been asking me about Ghost Rider forever. Yeah. And they just started talking, and they were like, all right, let's ride. Which is wild to me that all of this came about from just a side conversation.
Search the first appearance of Johnny Blaze in Ghost Rider.
So obviously he's going to play Johnny Blaze.
I'm assuming he sure as fuck better not be playing Carter Slade, because he didn't give me the Wild West Cowboy vibes. And that's where I'd be like, whoa, you fucked up the casting, actually.
Well, and he can't be Danny Coates.
Yeah.
Because he was Hispanic.
Exactly.
That's a horrible picture.
But I mean,
there was one that was pulled up before it went to this weird aspect ratio. That on the right.
I mean, it's still, but Johnny Blaze is a 6 foot plus fucking blonde dude, pretty boy. Like in the fucking heyday, back in the day, he was just a tall buff, a blonde motherfucker. And I think that's like, them like going with that casting is just going to fit the mood more, because he's going to be riding motorcycles. You want that fucking air to him, and he's kind of always like, I don't know, you cast the heartthrob to play the fucking tortured heartthrob.
This may sound dumb, but looking at that one picture, I'm like, all right, that's enough to sell me on Gosling.
Did you guys watch the Barbie movie at all?
No, I did not. I want to, I just haven't.
No. That movie would have given you all you needed to know about his versatility. And I think, like, as stupid as it sounds, and as silly as that shit fucking was, I think he knows how to lean into a role for exactly what the audience wants. And I think that's why he's always cast, he fucking does what the ladies want him to do, man.
I was just saying, he's always been someone that I've seen him. I don't think I've seen a movie he's been in and been disappointed with him. I've been disappointed in movies, but
I'm getting ready to watch Project Hail Mary. So
I've heard that is fucking fantastic. I have not yet watched
it, and I want to see that. And that's another one where I'm like, that probably got him Star Wars.
Right.
Is this fucking space shit.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like, okay, we'll get to see a few new fucking facets of this guy outside of his romance movies and stuff.
I thoroughly enjoyed him in, and it wasn't everybody's favorite movie, but I thought he was good in that remake.
Blade Runner?
The 70s TV show remake.
That 90s show?
No, it's that
70s show.
Look up Ryan
with
Gosling
Eric Foreman and Red Foreman.
Go to his Wikipedia or his IMDb. It was a movie, and he remade it, but it was a show from the 70s. Wasn't the $6 Million Man? I don't think.
You said it's a TV show?
It was a TV show, and then he made a movie.
Oh, okay.
He was a stuntman.
There you go. Stuntman.
Was it stuntman?
Johnny Blaze.
I'm going to pull this over, and we're just going to scroll through
He remade Legally Distinct Ghost Rider back in the day.
Fall Guy. That's what it was. Fall Guy.
Oh, I don't think I watched that one.
It was like...
I've seen clips of this.
It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't bad.
This ad can fuck off.
Yeah, it was a decent little movie. It wasn't, I mean, nothing to like write home about, but I enjoyed it. It was a fun watch. So, yeah. I think he'll be fine, especially if he's Johnny Blaze. The Gray Man was a good movie with him and...
Try and watch it. I don't know. I think it's going to be good.
I enjoyed Blade Runner 2049.
Unless we get some weird shit where it's like he's Hilverine, and then I'm like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I doubt we're doing Hilverine. Granted, there is rumors, and I didn't see any announcements, but there is rumors that we're getting a new Wolverine.
Yeah, I've seen rumors about that, but I haven't. Yeah.
But Hugh Jackman openly, the last interview he did that I saw, he said, "I'm playing Wolverine till I'm fucking 90." Yeah. Like he went right into the joke with
I'm glad there's so many of him old in the comics that it's like, oh, cool. So we'll be able to ride this out for a long motherfucking time. Yeah. And at least he ain't got a voice that's so distinct that we need him to redo that shit. Like, you know, Darth Vader, you can't have a different Darth Vader ever in history.
Right.
The one time I will say, thank God someone signed their voice over to AI.
Yeah. And it's that's one of those times where like people against it can't even fucking argue it.
No.
Like you can suck my ass.
The other thing we've gotten since I think we're about done with Ghost Rider here. We got our new, we got T'Challa's son.
Yeah. There's a new Black Panther. Sure, he's not Black Panther. He must have whooped her ass because that's how that works, right?
Yeah.
Like he had to go beat Shuri's ass.
They had to both take their powers away. Well, he doesn't have powers, but
he had to go beat up his auntie.
Yeah. It is.
So they cast the new Black Panther.
David Johnson.
Yeah.
David Johnson. Who the fuck is David Johnson?
The thing his three things that are put in this article are The Long Walk, the Stephen King movie.
Okay, watched it.
Alien and Alien Romulus. It's just two things that they have listed.
But quick question. How is he old enough to be Black Panther already?
Well, it's T'Challa's son, so they're just... Yeah. I said the same thing to Tyler, because Tyler goes, when I was over at their house last night, he's like, hold on, the kid's a baby, so what are we going to do here? And I was like, it's simple. Doom, whether it's during Doomsday or Secret Wars, Battleground Secret Wars, where, you know, he's plucking people out of fucking universes, he's just going to jump the timeline, grab the adult version, and put him here, wherever he wants.
Okay.
Or... hear me out. We're going to come into Doomsday and it's going to be like
20 years in the future.
Boom.
Yeah.
I pray to God they don't do that.
Simple fix.
Oh, sorry. I should pull this guy up for you guys. That is David Johnson.
Okay. But okay. All right. Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be the same picture, but...
We, Misty and I watched...
kid.
The Long Walk. Good movie. Mark Hamill's a fucking douche in it.
Nice.
He's good at playing that.
He's,
Mark Hamill's good at playing any fucking thing, really.
That is true.
He is, he is the guy that's on the back of the truck.
Yeah.
That when they fucking fall asleep and fall down, he's the one that shoots them. So yeah, he's kind of a douche. But he's 32, but he looks 18.
Holy shit.
He looks like a child.
Yeah. Huh. So, all right, I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I don't think I've seen anything with him in it.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. Hopefully he's good. I want to see him fight Shuri. See how that goes down.
Hey, this is what you asked for. Someone who's not really well known.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in a couple big.
And I get it. I get the Ryan. Actually, you know what? The Ryan Gosling thing. Yes, I would have liked it to have been somebody like not as well known. But with that being said, also, if you go that way with the X-Men cast, the new X-Men cast, then you've got to have that big star. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're gonna go like
the big stars that are young enough to be new X-Men suck.
Yeah. Well, I think they'll do the same thing that they did last time, and that is Magneto. When they recast Magneto and Professor X, they'll be established, well-known actors like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. But like the rest of the X-Men will be like, I mean, not that we don't all love Halle Berry, but Halle Berry wasn't like she's like a mid to upper tier, but Hugh Jackman was basically unknown. The guy that played Scott Summers was not well known.
He did teenage shit.
Not before the X-Men movies.
He was like in those. He was in summer teen flicks.
Yeah, Rebecca Romaine was only famous for marrying John Stamos.
Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated. So.
You had brought up recasting Magneto, and I was like, oh, let's see if there's any rumors. You know who the rumor is? Because he's already been signed for the future X-Men project as a villain. Adam Driver.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing that too.
Because it is confirmed he is casted as a villain.
He does have the juice.
They should have cast him as Snape.
It wouldn't be the first movie. I know that for a fact. It wouldn't be the
Snape in that new Harry Potter.
He should have been.
Yeah, he'd have been a good Snape.
Yeah, he should have been.
It wouldn't be the first movie he's been a Jew, so
correct. I mean, I think
you brought up the Jewish nose.
The Jew nose.
He's been Catholic though.
He fits the Jew,
the House of Gucci.
That giant Jew nose fits well. Who's a rumor for Professor X?
Let's see if there is one.
Here's the thing. For either of those roles, they need to go and farm actors from stages in Europe.
Like, Patrick Wilson.
Oh, then why? What's with Patrick?
Or Bill Skarsgård?
No,
those are the two that are supposedly being eyeballed.
Is he going to be a weird, awkward, mutated version?
I can't picture either one of them bald.
I can picture Bill Skarsgård bald, but it's like this is a bigger Gollum.
I could not picture Patrick Wilson bald.
I can't picture Patrick Wilson.
They need a fucking farm of British like thespian. Like that's how you end up with Tom Hiddleston as the fucking Loki. Like I'm
not a fan of typecasting people, but Bill Skarsgård is too weird looking to be Professor X.
No,
like even looking at his Hollywood still photos, he looks creepy.
That's why I'm saying
the one that plays Pennywise.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
He fits like Nightcrawler.
I could see that.
Yeah. Like he fits that.
But we get it. We get our ever lovable Nightcrawler with the original.
We get the original one.
But is he gonna stay?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you think he'll bring Floops Fooglies?
All these X-Men guys that are going to be guys and girls that are going to be in this Doomsday movie, none of them are going to live through it.
Not even Hugh Jackman?
Is he even the ones in the Doomsday movie? Hugh Jackman's not in the Doomsday movie.
I forgot the cast.
That you know.
That I know of.
Also,
that was the other question.
Cyclops, Professor X, Magneto, Mystique, Nightcrawler, they're all gonna fucking beast. They're all gonna bite the dust.
And you don't ever.
That was the other question. Ryan Reynolds asked as Graypool when I looked it up. He was asking if they're still doing shoots, any photos, anything he could jump in, which was everyone confirming he's not in Doomsday.
Nice.
Well,
like I said, it's Ryan Reynolds.
It's the biggest like marketing red herring ever.
Right. Well, it would fit
right next
Ryan
to
Reynolds.
Garfield saying, "I'm not in No Way Home."
I would have preferred. I would have preferred that Ryan Reynolds show up as Deadpool at the Green Lanterns panel. That's what they should have done. Like
that would have been hilarious.
He just shows up and asks, "Yeah, what made you guys decide to do another shitty hero movie?
Hey, is the suit going to be animated?"
Is the suit going to be animated?
Which I've been seeing people. I'm going to transition if no one cares. I've been seeing people shit on the lanterns purely on the suits.
Have we seen them in the suits?
We've seen pictures of them in the suits.
Oh.
And Hal Jordan's suit is specifically going to be worn and torn and like beat up. And everyone, I'm not a Green Lantern fan, so I'm parroting people. But everyone's response was, "Isn't the suit a projection from the ring? So how does it have any wear and tear on it?"
Because
unless he's projecting it himself, which then just makes him an egotistical asshole.
Yeah, makes him the douche. This guy who takes sandpapers to his jeans right after he buys them to get a couple spots in them, wear spots.
Nice. That would work. I just don't
Just because you're saying it, I'm assuming people do that. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Not heard of that.
Use sandpaper to get when you have the weird line, like the parts before it rips, you use sandpaper to get it to that point. So you can wear those. Like, you can go get a normal pair of jeans and make them look like $80 jeans from some stupid store by using sandpaper.
Nice. That is retarded.
That is something.
Mm-hmm.
It's something, that's for sure. I'm gonna jump back to Spaceballs. Kevin Smith did the panel. He was the moderator or whatever, and then but Rick Moranis got one of the biggest reactions of anybody. Like,
yeah, I would hate to have that happen to me.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, shut up. I gotta be out of here in a little bit.
They asked him what made him decide to come out of retirement to do this movie, and he said, "I wasn't in retirement. I was negotiating with Mel Brooks on the sequel to Spaceballs. That's why it took me so long to get."
I love that.
Kevin Smith was perfect too, because he was like, he asked him, he's like, you molded kids' like the Ghostbusters 2, like Irresponsible Dad of the Century, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like Spaceballs, like
he shrunk himself.
Rick Moranis was like Little Shop of Horrors, like he was like. Kevin Smith basically called him a god. You were like an 80s movie god, and then you just disappeared.
Well, he raised his family.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had to raise his kids.
So, but yeah, and then they got the it's Queen Vespa now, the Druish queen. So
I need to rewatch that. Yeah. You said Druish, and I was like, "Oh God, I forgot about this."
Yeah. Somebody actually got up during the panel and asked how they felt about doing a movie with Mel Brooks, since he's vulgar and it was a weird, very. It was.
How do you feel about working with someone who's so violently Jewish?
Well, yeah, it was a weird question. You could, I'm gonna stereotype here. You could tell he was kind of I think he was gay, and he must be somebody that gets offended easily, because he was like, Mel Brooks's movies, people take offense to him, and he's been controversial because he does this and he does that, and. How did you guys approach the movie with him being like that? And Rick Moranis is like, I'm not even sure how to answer that other than I can say that Mel Brooks can, in 5 minutes, Mel Brooks can start with the most intelligent, well-spoken, crafted joke on the planet and then end it with a fart joke. Like, that's just Mel Brooks. Like, he never punches down. He only punches up, and he just it's the absurdity of society is what he fucking makes jokes of.
Yeah.
You know, Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein and but you could tell this guy must just not like Mel Brooks or whatever.
They're probably too politically in tune with the fake narratives of the world.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I always get. Anybody who gives Mel Brooks shit needs to get their nose out of the news.
Yeah. It was a weirdly asked question, but to take assault on a 99-year-old man that's been making fantastic comedies for the last 70 years. So but it was.
How do you feel working for a super old ass guy who calls him like he sees him?
Yeah. It was weird. They
I don't know.
They had
to return to actual reality is watching a Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like that is what reality was at a point. And
he
no matter how farcical.
Rick Moranis also said that he every time a star they were like when was the last time you talked to Mel Brooks? And he is like, before you guys met again after 39 years or whatever. And he goes, we would talk all the time. We just never actually physically got together. So me seeing me and me seeing him on the set was the first time we had actually seen each other in 39 years. And he said, but we used to talk all the time. He said, because every time a new Star Wars movie or TV show would come out, he'd call, my phone would ring, and it'd be Mel Brooks. And I'd be like, hello? And he's like, what are we doing? Why is there another Star Wars movie and we still haven't made another Spaceballs?
Yeah.
And Rick Moranis is like, you're the one that needs to make it, not me. So, yeah. But they... I think it's going to be a really good movie. They took, they've got tons of fucking stuff now to do.
Yeah.
I mean, between the prequels and the sequels and the TV shows and Rogue One and Solo, and I'm sure Pizza the Hut will be in it.
Oh, he's got to be in it.
So.
Oh man, what if they touch on Mando and they've got Pizza the Hut, but he's buff and he fights? Well, and with Josh Gad is Barf's son.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that who Josh Gad's playing?
Yes, I believe so. Let me look it up real quick.
Bill Pullman and Lewis Pullman are both in it. Which I thought Bill Pullman died, but he didn't. Who am I thinking of that died?
Bill, the other guy, Twister.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's my guess, because I thought Bill Pullman died too. But that may have just been in Casper.
It is still not official, apparently, according to the internet. But everyone is saying that Josh Gad will be playing Barf Jr.
Oh, okay. Keke Palmer's in it. I enjoy Keke Palmer.
It would have been funny if instead of Barf Jr., his name was like Ralph.
I'm
sure Mel Brooks would have laughed at that joke too. He'd be like, "Oh my god!"
I said I forgot that they were called Mogs.
Yeah, half man, half dog.
Yeah. And fucking been mogging since the 80s, bro.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do that to me?
John Candy's got everyone's ass.
Mogs. So, other news that hit me coming out of San Diego Comic-Con was the fact that WWE announced like 2 years worth of action figures.
That's a lot.
Which was mind-blowing. They're doing all sorts of new shit. Danhausen got shown his first official figure. The Ghoulhausen, the little dancers that came out with him, which is
Ghoulhausen figures.
She's getting a figure. They're making a 3-pack with CM Punk, AJ Lee, and Larry the Dog.
I remember seeing that.
And then they're doing a Universal Monsters crossover where CM Punk's gonna be Dracula, Jacob Fatu's the werewolf, and Kevin Owens is a zombie. So,
what about we need a Swamp Thing or Man Thing or
man
Swamp Guy?
Yeah,
there's a Swamp Guy in that one. The creature from the Black
Lagoon. Oh yeah, that's it.
Creature from the Black Fish Guy.
He's Fish Guy. Right. Yeah. Oh, John Cena's gonna be the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
And what?
The Universal Monsters WWE crossover figures.
Mm-hmm.
They legitimately made a clear see-through John Cena figure.
I was just
with a trench coat and a hat.
I was just hoping it'd be empty. It's a bubble wrap or a bubble pack with some accessories for a figure, and then the slot for the figure is empty. They should have just done that with every John Cena figure. New John Cena figure.
Just empty boxes.
You could make them so cheap, and like people would like, if you made them cheap enough, they wouldn't bitch, and they'd buy every fucking one of them.
Did you guys know this isn't the first time they've done a translucent John Cena figure?
Correct. I knew that. They did.
I was trying to find that one, and I found the one at Walmart.
They did a special edition one a while back. Yeah, there it is. The see-through John Cena.
Sorry, I was listening to see if one of our viewers was trying to swat us.
I love the fact that on his box, it's just a hat and a shirt.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Like there's no John Cena standing there. It's fucking awesome. It's so great. Look up the Danhausen figure. Can you do that from?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Danhausen figure looks pretty cool. They're doing a AAA line too. I already bought Mr. Iguana. So. And I bought the 3-pack with Captain Lou Albano and Cyndi Lauper. They're making a big rubber figure of Cyndi Lauper. I don't understand that.
Is it the Ultimate Moments one?
What? The
Danhausen?
Might be. I thought his first figure was going to be part of the main event line, but I think he might have a couple. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's his. What is that? Oh, yeah, that's the picture that they have from
oh, what the fuck?
They're going to have all the new figures on this Ringside Collectibles.
What is the company that's doing that new one? Is this it or
Mattel?
Oh, it's Mattel.
It's Mattel. Yeah, Mattel announced all sorts of shit. WWE, Masters of the Universe.
That is it.
Is that the
new?
Okay. All right.
I was going to say, I kept Googling, and that was the only thing that's popping up. And then when I typed in Mattel Creations, that's what pops up.
I love that he offered CM Punk $300 for his world title. That doesn't come out until May of 2027. God damn. That was fucking forever.
You can get CM Punk and AJ Lee and with Larry in October. Or is this just this is just CM Punk.
That's just CM Punk.
Well, what the fuck? That's not the link I clicked.
We still got a got it cookie notification on our screen.
There you go.
Okay. Well, if you scroll down, or do they show other figures? Oh, yeah, there's Dominic Mysterio, Trick Williams, Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. Repo Man.
Didn't I recently just see a clip of Danhausen and John Hendry? Or was it
Joe Hendry?
Joe Hendry, that's what I meant.
Yes, you did.
I could have swore
it was funny because Joe Hendry's music hit. Danhausen was getting beat up by Dominic and JD McDonough, and Joe Hendry's music hit, and Michael Cole screams into the microphone, Danhausen must have said Joe Hendry's name. And I was like, you fucking idiot.
I love it.
It's the only reason he would appear. It's like, shut the fuck up. So, yeah.
Let me tell you, I don't know how I feel about the Kane and...
The Kane is Michael Myers, and John Cena is the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Invisible Man, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, it's like they're not even the people, they're supposed to be.
Yeah. I
like the Kane.
I
like the Kane.
I will definitely buy the Kane, because I do like that figure. I think that figure is cool, but I'm not sure how I feel about the John Cena one.
It's a cool figure though. Like it looks cool as fuck, but it's like if you had that on your shelf, no one ever is gonna walk over and be like, "Hey, that's John Cena."
Right.
Do you see the bandana accessory? You can't see me.
Yeah, the bandana that he's got that covers his face is "You can't see me."
The only thing that indicates that it's John Cena.
Correct. Because honestly, it looks more like the Undertaker.
Yeah,
with the hat and the coat.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they probably should have done Undertaker instead.
Yeah. Where's his fucking chain? Like, where's his big ass log chain
with
a padlock?
Right. Yeah. Like I said, it just doesn't make any sense for it to be John Cena at all. Other than cash grab. But I think Undertaker would have gotten you a good cash grab also. So
I was gonna say Undertaker's always a cash grab.
Correct.
Yeah, but would the Undertaker would almost have to have been someone else.
Yeah, I wonder if they're saving the Undertaker for somebody else.
Jason.
Jason
would be the best.
Yeah, because I was just going through my head who could be Jason and who could be Freddy. Although I don't know that they'll make a Freddy character since technically his backstory is molesting children. So I don't.
I never.
Which also, I'm pretty sure that was only in the reboot.
Huh?
I could be wrong, but I know I've seen the first one or two Nightmare on Elm Streets. I'm pretty sure they added the whole molesting thing in the reboots because I don't remember that at all from the originals.
I thought that they brought it up in Freddy. Did they? I thought.
Freddy
was it
versus
the first
Jason?
One? I thought they brought it up in Freddy versus Jason. I thought that's when they first mentioned it. But I could be totally
somebody
wrong.
was like, "This is this guy's backstory, but this is this guy's backstory."
Right.
I don't know, but it's kind of like wearing a Freddy shirt is like you got a child molester on your shirt.
Okay, so
or
technically,
the Juggalo Hatchet Man.
Wes Craven always in his first script wrote him as a child molester, but took it out of the movie because during that time there was a bunch of giant news articles going around. So he was not a child molester in any of the movies until 2010.
He didn't want to
Freddy versus Jason
fuck with people's real life emotions. It sounds like
it just says the reboot, the 2010 film version brought back Wes Craven's original intent of Freddy being a sadistic child molester who abused preschool children before their parents burned him alive.
Okay, so it wasn't Freddy versus Jason. It would have been the reboot with what? Jackie Early or whatever.
We didn't use the term reboot back then. It was just,
it's a remake.
Hey, this is a new one.
Yeah, it's a remake or whatever. They're also doing we're going completely off topic, I guess, a little bit, but
it's the last 5 minutes. Who cares?
How
we're at 55 minutes.
They're doing Crystal Lake, the TV show. A24 did a Crystal Lake TV show.
Man, what is there to?
It's the story
of how
it's the story.
It's the prequel series.
Yeah, it's the story of the mom turning into the killer. Like, so you actually see Jason get drowned by the kids, and then the mom fucking snaps and kills all the kids. That's what the fucking 8-show series is.
I thought
basically the first movie. It's basically the first movie, but they're telling the story of him dying at the camp and all the counselor kids, and then the mom comes in and fucking starts slaughtering all of them.
But does she dress as Jason?
Not from what I'm seeing in this.
Not from what I'm seeing.
So, like, what is that?
So this is
a new part of the story?
From what I'm reading, the reason it is Crystal Lake is because they're kind of doing their own rendition of it, where Crystal Lake is the place where camp counselors go to die, is how it is put in the description. They're essentially making Crystal Lake a haunted lake, where essentially bad shit happens and people kill people.
It's like a spooky place already. And then it just so happens these kids,
they all start dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the mom killing them, obviously, because that's who
the
killer was in the first movie. But I think...
So it's it's basically not Jason at all then.
The rumor is that at the end of at the end of the show, Jason will... They're hoping... to kick the franchise back off. So they're going to do this, and then at the end of the show, you get to see Jason. Like, you get to see Jason.
Okay.
And then, like, it's going to kick off they're going to kick off a Friday the 13th show or whatever, or Jason show.
There are some photos of Jason's mask already being at the bottom.
Or keeping it called Crystal Lake, but then it's going to be Jason basically killing camp counselors. Like, his mom dies at the end, so it'll move from his mom to him, just like the movies did. But so
I was going to say, I don't know even the original lore besides that Jason drowned and then came back and started killing counselors.
His mom is in the first movie. Jason doesn't kill a single person.
Really?
Yeah, it's his mom.
I was just say I've never seen any of them.
Oh yeah, his mom's the killer. You don't know that until the end.
Okay,
but his mom is the killer. Because don't you see the deaths through the eyes of the killer?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I believe so.
I think you either see them from the killer's POV or you just end up seeing them dead. But yeah, at the end of the movie, it's like his mom ends up being the one that killed them all. So,
and we could probably do a whole podcast of me asking dumb questions because I don't know anything about
wanting the same questions asked because I was like, I never knew that.
My question's about to be, if you know, then when did it turn from his mom to Jason, and what's the lore reason of it? Of all of a sudden, Jason's back to life, and now he's killing people.
And
also, why is he huge?
In two, he.
Well, I blame that on just zombie shit.
Yeah, he comes back to life. He comes back to life in 2 as a grown-ass adult. And the reasoning is like the evil of his mother had like awoken him at the bottom of the lake. And then so basically 2 is him avenging and killing camp counselors because he blames Crystal Lake for killing his mother. His mother blames the counselors for killing him. and then he blames the lake for killing his mother.
Okay. So, so it is essentially just one haunted location.
So, and then it just becomes ridiculous. He takes Manhattan, and Jason kills people in space.
Yeah.
What?
If you look up the Friday the 13th series, there's a...
Didn't he have to fight that leprechaun dude?
Did he fight a leprechaun?
The leprechaun.
I don't know that they did that crossover. They did the Freddy crossover. But I don't know that.
Well, and the leprechaun went to the hood.
Originally, that movie was supposed
12
to
of
be,
these fuckers.
It was supposed to be Jason versus Freddy versus Ash.
That's no contest. It's just a slow, drawn out us watching Ash kill both of them.
Right. and then a final chapter, and then, we got a new beginning, and then, Jason lives, and then there's a new blood, and then it starts getting ridiculous. There's Jason takes Manhattan, and then we thought he was dead because he goes to hell. Freddy grabs his mask. Jason X is where he goes into space because he's cryogenically frozen. It takes place in the 25th century or something.
Yeah, he is frozen at the beginning of the 21st. Yeah.
Oh.
And so they froze him, and they're like, "Hey, we figured it out. All right, leave him frozen until it's 400 years. That's someone else's problem."
Yeah, basically.
Or 4,000, whatever.
Then, I love...
This is the only one I've seen. Freddy versus Jason.
I could watch Freddy versus Jason over and over and over again. I loved it. I thought
my favorite childhood memory is being in preschool, sitting with Dad, watching Freddy versus Jason, and then going to preschool the next day and saying that, and they were high schoolers, but for me, teachers were like, "What the fuck is your dad doing?"
Yeah.
I did not watch the reboot. That's a fan film. But that was originally what it was supposed to be. Somebody opened up the Necronomicon and awoke one of them, Jason or Freddy. And
I would assume Freddy.
Ash had to it was a whole thing.
Yeah, and then Ash took melatonin and he had nightmares.
That might have been it.
And then he's like, "Oh my God, can you help me with this Jason dickhead?" And he's like,
Lucy's haunting nightmares of Freddy guy resurface as he persuades her to read from the Necronomicon while Jason terrorizes Lucy's friends. Come on, guys.
That Freddy and Jason team up to seek revenge on Ash.
Which makes no sense to me.
Yeah, because, Ash kills probably the equivalent of employees, co-workers of Jason and Freddy.
It could be.
They're all demons and evil from hell and shit.
Demons!
Hey, that was Bob. I have lunch with him every day. What'd you kill him for?
Yeah, a group of teenage camp counselors attempt to reopen an abandoned summer camp with a tragic past, but they are stalked by a mysterious, relentless killer. Okay, so that's what it is that Jason had died. Jason had died due to drowning. The camp closed. And then
Jason,
when they tried to reopen it, the mom came back to kill them all because she didn't want it reopened because the counselors had killed them.
Can we read this summary though? Jason is like a machete guy because this is like a machete slasher film, which basically Jason's machete is my favorite weapon. Parentheses. I love machetes. It is cheesy.
Is that a review?
Yeah, that's a review.
Oh.
I just felt like we needed to read that aloud.
That is. What's the review of the next one down? We should just read reviews of fucking.
Oh, we'll be here another hour.
That can be our second podcast.
Yeah.
What is there? No other reviews. It's just. Oh, there it is. This is really the final chapter. Nah, there's more. The final chapter is not the real deal. This will shock you. The poster looks like Jason's mask as the moon. So basically, this is really cheesy. These reviews are retarded.
Good luck, Manhattan.
The final Friday that shows Jason going to hell. Well, basically, the final scene represents the title. So basically, the entire movie is beep.
Shit.
Wait, hold on. Maybe it's fuck.
Oh, it could be fucked.
This entire movie is fuck.
Wikipedia says this movie was released in 2002. So basically, I'm confused.
He was cryogenically frozen and brought to the future. What don't you understand?
The plot is beep cheesy. Everything is bleep cheesy. Oh, shit. This is great. So in the reboot, a group of young adults visit a boarded up campsite named Crystal Lake where they soon encounter the mysterious Jason Voorhees. But that is not... So this must not be a reboot because they do not encounter Jason Voorhees in the original Friday the 13th.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I will get to the end of this.
That's for sure.
The
reviews, I rate this a cheesy.
The reviews are all cheesy. All right, so are we good for this one? And then we need to move to the second one, right?
Because machetes
are his favorite weapon. And
this is basically machetes because
you are correct in the original.
What?
Of it being his mom. Because you keep being all confused, going back and forth.
His mom also liked
I know
machetes.
his mom, but right here in 2009, when they remade Friday the 13th, it says that he encountered the mysterious Jason Voorhees. Yeah. So in 2009, it wasn't really a remake of the original one because if it was, they wouldn't have encountered Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, he encountered him all right. Well, he's like, "Yeah, you little fucker."
That's why it's a reboot.
Right. But basically,
that's a retelling, and nobody's used that term yet for movies.
It's a retelling,
which I think is very critical right now that people start using the word retelling in the mix.
Yeah,
that would stop a lot of shenanigans. If you would have said The Odyssey, a retelling, people wouldn't have bitched.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Or less.
Anyway. I meant to do more homework into this because the Odyssey is a big thing right now. But fun fact, did you know to end our little podcast episode here, did you know most historians don't believe Homer was a real person? So everyone is getting butthurt about a story being mistold, which was originally told by a made-up man.
I think why people are getting pissed.
I've heard that somewhere.
I think the reason why people are getting pissed is because we've heard this story a million fucking times over. We're forced to read it in school. It's always been in our lives.
Forced to read it in school.
Yeah, I fucking was, and it's bullshit.
I've never read the Odyssey or the Iliad. I just know the stories.
It's just forced down your fucking throat in so many different versions, but the version that is always like in each individual person's, that's the best. Nothing's going to compare to it. Because if we're going to have to fucking deal with this goddamn thing for our entire lives, like, you get picky after a while. And usually it's just because you like the visuals. And I don't think nobody likes this new age visual shit of like the mixing. Like, I don't know. It just looks weird. Like, there's something about it that's like, I don't know.
I love most of what Christopher Nolan does. The fact that prick shot everything in IMAX 70, so if I don't get to go to one of the 41 theaters in the fucking world that can shoot that and premiere that, I don't get to see the whole movie. Mm-hmm. Like, if you ever see a picture of the difference between the cropped normal theater run and then the 70 millimeter, you miss 2/3 of the movie. 2/3 of the image you just don't get to fucking see.
Well, it's 3 hours. I'm like, I get it. He was gone for a long time, but I don't need to be gone from my house for a long time to watch this fucking movie.
3 hours, 10 years.
They're saying Doomsday is gonna top 3.
3 hours, 45
because
minutes.
I actually
like it's an original. Well, it's an original story that you haven't had browbeat into your head.
I wouldn't say original
3 hours
story.
and 45 minutes is what they're rumoring.
It's just that it's something I wasn't forced to endure. Like I'm never forced to deal with Marvel. I could avoid it if I needed to.
Right.
Motherfucking teachers didn't make me watch Endgame, or they would have been my favorite teacher.
Right.
No, instead they made me read the Odyssey or the Iliad or whatever, and you can only read so many chapters at a time, and then everybody else is slow and stupid, and you just would have rather read the whole fucking book.
That shit always pissed me off in school.
I'm gonna burn through it, like, bitch. No. And then you got to remember details from the beginning when you try to burn through it and you can't, and you're like, but I already know what happens. Yeah.
At least the Odyssey and the Iliad are like decent size.
It's fair.
Fucking, they made us do that with Of Mice and Men, like a fucking 170-page book that took us 3 weeks to read.
Of Mice and Men book report. People are fucking shitty, and you cannot not give me an A+.
Yeah,
for that book. Like,
that's the
people are
that's
fucking
the gist
shitty.
Of that fucking story.
Yeah, people are shitty. All right, I think we're good.
Hour and 11.
Homer won't ask for directions.
That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
This week's podcast. Homer doesn't ask for directions.
Odysseus doesn't ask for directions.
Odysseus, Homer
wrote it.
Homer Simpson doesn't ask for.
No.
Again, this would have been a way better movie if it was animated and the Simpsons played all the parts.
Yeah. Oh shit. They probably have.
So all right. So yeah. So this has been this one this week.
This has been a thing. So yeah, a podcast.
Yeah, this has been a podcast where we just kind of bullshitted the whole entire time. So it was kind of fun. All right. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I should have done this at the beginning. Maybe you've stuck around this whole entire time. Hopefully you did. So Levi's going to tell us that The Simpsons redid the
Season 13, Episode 14, Where Art Thou? Doe Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yep.
In this parody, Homer Simpson stars as the Greek hero Odysseus facing mythical trials on his journey home to Ithaca.
And,
I knew it.
And on that note...
Simpsons did it.
And on that note, we appreciate everybody. We still didn't get to 600. We actually lost subscribers over the last 2 weeks. We were down to 588. So tell your friends, get us on there. Get us back up.
We started giving shit out, and they're like, "Nope,
yeah, they were
like,
fuck it, we don't want free stuff." So, all right, I'm Nick.
Damn, I'm Brad.
I'm Levi,
and this has been Pints and Pages.